Dear students, welcome to our class on JRF, SRF, NET 2022, General Knowledge, Lecture 11. So in this class, we try to understand around 40 to 45 bits which are of both memory type as well also assertion and reasoning type. Now, today's class first bit is in list 1 and list 2, a question would appear like this. List 1, Nitrobacter, A. Nitrobacter, B. Azotobacter, C. Nitrosomonas, D. Rhizobium. Now, so you have to match these things with the list 2. Now, the answers are given in the list 2. So, Nitrobacter, oxidation of nitrite to nitrate, that is the function. Nitrobacter, oxidation of nitrite to nitrate. Azotobacter, non-symbiotic fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Azotobacter, non-symbiotic fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Nitrosomonas, conversion of ammonia into nitrate in soil. Conversion of ammonia into nitrate in soils. Rhizobium, symbiotic atmospheric nitrogen fixation. Rhizobium. So, list 1 and list 2 you have to match, and codes are given 1, 2, 3, 4. In those codes, these answers where they fit, for that code you should tick the answer. Now, the second bit for today's class is whiptail symptom in cauliflower is due to the deficiency of molybdenum. Whiptail molybdenum. The number of essential elements required for the growth of most higher plants is 16. Now, list 1 and list 2. Half minute back we discussed similar question with reference to nutrient element and function in the plant. Nutrient element and function in the plant. Now, list 1, nitrogen. The function of nitrogen is acceleration of vegetative growth. Phosphorus, root growth. Potassium, translocation of photosynthates. Molybdenum, reduction of nitrate. Now, crop logging is a method of, what is crop logging? Plant analysis for assessing requirements of nutrients for crop production. In a compost pit, the heat of combustion of organic matter raises the temperature when decay is occurring rapidly. During decay, the temperature rises by 60 to 80 degrees centigrade. 60 to 80 degrees centigrade in the compost pit, the temperature rises. Now, some Rhizobium species are there. So, to which species they are subsisted. Okay. Now, for example, Rhizobium leguminosarum, Pisum, P-I-S-U-M. Again, I repeat, Rhizobium leguminosarum, Rhizobium. So, Pisum. Okay, it is a species, Rhizobium species, subsists on Pisum. Rhizobium japonicum, Japonicum, glycine, Glycine. Rhizobium milliloti medicago, Medicago. So these are the correct answers with reference to Rhizobium species and the host genera on which Rhizobium species subsists. Okay, once again for your academic interest, Rhizobium leguminosarum, Legumi, Nosorum, Pisum. Okay. Rhizobium japonicum, glycine, Glycine. Rhizobium Melilo tea, it is Medicago. Now, poor nitrification rate of non-edible mahua. Poor nitrification rate of non-edible mahua cake is due to, the answer is the presence of certain alkaloids. Okay, in certain questions, you are asked like this: urea, MOP, SSP, DAP. Now, urea on the list, this is list 1. Urea, SSP, MOP, DAP. For example, on the list 2 side, you are given 46% of P. Okay, it is pertaining to DAP. Now, urea 46 to 48%, M. So SSP 16%, okay, and P. K2O is 60% in MOPs, for example. So these numbers are given on the other list. Please give total attention in reading the question. They ask to give incorrect answer sometimes. So there you have to delete 3. In certain cases, pick up the correct answers and they give in the codes A, B, C, D. Okay, like that. So please read very carefully. That's what. Now, the neutralizing values for the following liming materials are CaO greater than CaOH twice, greater than CaMgCO3 twice, greater than CaCO3. Now, the nitrogenous fertilizer of choice for tea is ammonium nitrate. For tea crop, ammonium nitrate is the nitrogenous fertilizer. Transport of phosphate from cytosol into vacuoles involves, cytosol's pH is 7 and then vacuole's pH is 5.5. Now, the transport of phosphate from cytosol into vacuoles involves H2PO4 and HPO4 twice. That's it. Now, diminished carbohydrate status of the plant placed under high nitrogen supply is due to, once again I repeat, this is a very important question. In most of the exam, it appears, that's why. Diminished carbohydrate status of the plant placed under high nitrogen supply is due to vigorous protein synthesis. So this is, even though this is a basic question, this is the most common question that was asked at least in alternative exams. That's why. Now, the following symptoms are due to the deficiency of what? I read the following symptoms. You should give the correct answer. Now, the deficiency symptoms are: younger leaves show signs of deficiency first. Younger leaves show the signs of deficiency first. High amide and nitrate nitrogen effect more pronounced on shoots when compared to roots, and cruciferous plants develop a narrow leaf lamina. Blockage of the synthesis of cysteine, methionine, etc. So these are the deficiency symptoms. In the answers, you are given iron, molybdenum, okay, sulfur, nitrogen, for example. These are the deficiency symptoms of sulfur. Now, list 1 and list 2, 3 to 4 minutes back, we discussed it too. Here, the list 1 is the symptoms, list 2 is causes. Symptoms, causes. Khaira disease of rice is due to deficiency of zinc. Browning of cauliflower is due to the deficiency of molybdenum. Purple coloration of maize leaves is due to the deficiency of phosphorus. Firing of tobacco leaves is due to the deficiency of K. So these are the list 1 and list 2. Now, certain international organizations are given in the list 1. You are asked 2 answers. Number 1 is in which year they are established and where. Okay, so here is a trickish question. Once again, international organizations are there. You are asked to write in ascending order or descending order of the establishment of these international agricultural institutions, number one. Second thing is, where are they located? Now, for example, CIMMYT, Mexico, 1966. CIMMYT, Mexico, 1966. ICRISAT, India, 1972. International Rice Research Institute, Philippines, 1960. International Center for Potato, Peru, 1971. Again, for your academic interest, in the ascending order, I will read. Now, IRRI, International Rice Research Institute, is located in Philippines in the year 1960. That is the earliest one among the four. Next one, CIMMYT, Mexico. You know, it is International Institute for Improvement of Maize and Wheat. Okay, CIMMYT, it is located in Mexico. From 1966, it is functioning. Whereas in the Philippines, IRRI, 1960. Ascending order, 1960. Next, 1966. Now, third one. International Center for Potato, Peru, 1971. International Crops Research Institute for Semi-Arid Tropic, ICRISAT. It is located in Patancheru, Telangana from 1972. So you will be asked two international institutions, their locations, year, even in the year ascending or descending order. Now, chronological order. Now, again, some more bits with reference to list 1 and list 2. List 1, parasite. List 2, nitrate of course, the nature of a parasite. What is the nature of parasite? List 1, striga. Striga is a semi-parasite on a root. Striga is a semi-parasite on a root. Cuscuta is a total parasite on stem. Loranthus is a semi-parasite on stem. Vorabanki is a total parasite on root. So, list 1 and list 2. While working as an extension worker in a village, one finds that the package of practices are the best. However, the adoption is less in spite of the best communication. What is the reason? The reason is 20% innovative but orthodox. That is the situation there. 20% of the farmers are innovative but orthodox. So what is the solution? Make one of them as a leader. That is the answer. Once again, for your academic interest, you have the best communication, applied best communication methods. Yet the extension of the research finding is not going into the farmer. What could be the possible reason? Number one, 20% of the farmers are definitely they are innovative farmers. However, they are orthodox farmers. So in that way, a situation is there. The solution is to make one of them as a leader. So that is the answer. Now, the following institutions are located in a system of rural institutions. What are the rural institutions in order? In other words, what are the rural institutions in order? Number 1, Gram Panchayat. Number 2, a village cooperative. Number 3, village school. So these are the rural institutions. Now, the type of crop cultivations will be most appropriate and effective in forest is, in forest, the most appropriate crop cultivation. What is the crop cultivation that is the most appropriate? It is intercropping. Intercropping is most appropriate in forest areas. In wheat crop, the seminal roots function. The seminal roots function for what? The seminal roots function in case of wheat. The answer is the seminal roots are responsible for nourishing plants during early stages of the crop of wheat. The last bit for today's class is the latest botanical name of green gram is green gram. In southern India, in Telugu language, we call it as the Pilli Pisara. In the national context, green gram is widely accepted popular name. Now, it belongs to the botanical name. Okay, the botanical name of green gram is Virga radiata, Virga, Virga radiata, Willie-Zek, Wilezek, okay, lineate. Classification is lineate. So once again, for your academic interest, the botanical name of green gum latest is Virga radiata L, okay, Wilezek, Wilezek. Thanking you very much for your very patient hearing.